Y'all should be ashamed of yourself. Y'all black. Y'all are black. And y'all sitting up here beating and attacking on a black woman that's in power. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves.
Vendors are not being paid. Board approved it. The vendors are not being paid.
How about you be a good leader, bring RFPs to the forefront, so not just us, but the residents and everybody else in America know how the money is being spent.
See, this is why we can't have nothing. This video is brought to you by TatumStore.com. TatumStore.com. Get the merch link in the description section. I'm still running a discount right now, 20% off for everybody who listens to. I want y'all to understand this. Like, if you don't follow me, you don't get a discount, right? People just go to the store. They got to pay full price. But for the people that listen to me on YouTube, I always try to give you a discount because I love you and I appreciate you. It's a way for me to get back. So put in King Jesus, get 20% off. King Jesus, get 20% off. And this shirt is flying off the charts. So you might want to get it now before we sold out. Like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get notification. Anytime I go live, make a video, make sure you still subscribe to this channel. Like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why we can't have nothing. You know, people are always complaining about the white man. They always complaining about gentrification and racism and systemic oppression and all this. But hey, y'all got black people running this stuff and they cutting up. They cutting up bad. Most of these major cities, these inner cities that are struggling, the mayor is black, the city council members are black, police chief is black, and people are still complaining. I remember in Baltimore when Freddie Gray died, they want to make all this stuff about racism. Every single person in a leadership position was black. And majority of the police officers that were on the scene when Freddie Gray died were black. And it's still the white man. Listen to what this woman did. The audacity of this woman is mind-blowing to me. But this is no different than Black Lives Matter and all these other organizations that black people are running on behalf of the success of black people. And we wonder why we don't see no progress. Because we go put a black person in position of power and they worse than the white people.
Y'all should be ashamed of yourself. Y'all black. Y'all are black. And y'all sitting up here beating and attacking on a black woman.
She lecturing them for calling her out. But listen to what, I don't know if it's her or another woman, maybe they look very similar, but listen to what she's mad at them about.
That's in power. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves.
Dalton's difficulties got worse in recent weeks with water main breaks. Henyard blames on trustee budget cuts. Then 4 people were shot and injured last week, leaving nerves frayed and Henyard's opponents pointing out her sizable security detail.
Hopping at the whip. She like a rapper. She hopping at the whip with security like Drake. What, you a public servant. What you doing? Wait till y'all see what the money she spent.
It's unfortunate that politics are being played, but what has happened is $1 million out of my budget has been cut because of politics.
Y'all forget I am the leader. They want to hear from the mayor. If y'all ain't learned that yet.
It's her.
The mayor, not the trustees that don't do nothing, that only run their mouth. Y'all don't do no work, no work.
Tiffany Henyard considers herself something of a crusader, but one who's clearly annoyed by questions from a rebellious group of Dolton trustees who are in a standoff with her over.
It's called black people that actually want their community to thrive, and they're trying to hold another black woman accountable. Disgruntled. It's called accountability.
Spending.
At the end of the day, vendors are not being paid. Board approved it. The vendors are not being paid.
How about you be a good leader, bring RFPs to the forefront, so not just us, but the residents and everybody else in America know how the money is being spent.
WGN Investigates has cataloged tens of thousands of taxpayer dollars spent on trips, meals, and more by Tiffany Henyard and her allies in Dolton and on the Thornton Township Board, where she's the supervisor. Township credit card records show Henyard and other officials spent more than $67,000 on trips to Portland, Austin, Atlanta, and New York.
People should go to jail over this, bro. $67,000. What is a person who's working in this city? How's she in Portland on tax dollars?
New York City. Many of the flights were first class. Were the accommodations. In Atlanta, Henyard and her team stayed at the Four Seasons Hotel, costing taxpayers more than $9,000. In New York, the bill came to $13,000. Henyard has refused to explain the specific purpose of the trips or why they travel in such style.
She refused, there's more to that clip, but she refused to explain where the taxpayer dollar is going on security, extravagant trips. She's flying first class all across the country, $67,000 worth of travel. You have no choice but to explain where you're going and why you're going to these places on taxpayer dollar. And the city is having tumultuous activities that are going on. People getting shot, hurt, plumbing. I mean, you name it. And she out here cutting steak, dry-aged ribeye steak cooked medium rare at a steakhouse, staying at the Four Seasons, costing $6,000, $9,000, $13,000 in New York. And you wonder why our communities are struggling. Because, and this is exactly why you cannot base things on race. You put the best person in a position that's going to be successful, that's going to do what's right, not the person based on color. Because you go put a black person in there and y'all worse off than it was when y'all claimed y'all had the racist white person in there. It is a shame. This woman should be ashamed of herself. She needs to atone for her sins with an apology and a refund, if you ask me. But look, there's no here nor there. I don't live in that city. I'm glad I don't. I probably will never live in a city like that, put money up on these fraudulent people that just hoodwinking y'all. They living off of your taxpayer dollar, acting like they celebrities. Anyway, I'll see y'all on the next one.